So, trailers. In this video, I'm going to review the Burley Coho XC, what could possibly be the bike trailer of the apocalypse. Find out what I like and dislike about it in this video. Welcome back, Pathless Peddlers, and if you're new to the channel, if you love bikes but aren't into racing but love bike culture, gravel riding, touring bikes, and bike trailers, basically the supple life, then you have found your people. Consider subscribing. And just a quick note, if you enjoy these bike reviews and want to help support the channel, check out the links below. We just started a Patreon page by popular request, or as always, you can always buy our supple t-shirts. So in a time when bike packing is all the rage, Burley has really doubled down on the possibilities of a bicycle trailer. The Burley Coho XC is a trailer like I've never seen before. I've used many trailers in the past, from a Burley Nomad to a knockoff Bob trailer. One of my favorite trailers of all time is actually the Burley Travoy, but the Burley Coho XC really pulls out all the stops. It's the kind of trailer that you get when you pay as much attention to the trailer as you would a bicycle. The Burley Coho is a beefy engineered trailer. The interior cargo space is about 27.5 inches long and 15 inches wide. It's a single wheel trailer, so there's that. Some people either love or hate single wheel trailers, and it's got a ton of tricks and add-ons up its sleeve. For one, it's got this really cool fender slash platform, which allows you to pack long things on there like a fly rod or wood planks without it bumping into the rear wheel. And speaking of wheels, you have options. There is a road specific one, a mixed terrain one, and kind of a beefier mid-fat one. The trailer ships with a ginormous dry bag, which I didn't really use, but also a super versatile and useful cargo net, which I did use a lot. Another cool feature about the trailer is a kickstand. I know, how excited can you get about a kickstand? This one is height adjustable, so depending on what kind of bike you're using, you can set the kickstand so it works appropriately with that size tire. And my favorite thing about the kickstand is when it's deployed, it will actually hold the bike up. Any single wheel trailer users out there know that if you're on tour and you gotta stop, you're always looking for that really long wall so you can lean your bike against it. But with this trailer, you no longer have to do that. You can just deploy the kickstand and it's gonna hold the entire bike up. Another really cool feature that I've never seen before in a trailer is how you attach it. And Burley has an attachment which unfortunately is called the Burley Balls. It is what it is. But they're basically spherical connection points on which the Coho attaches to. And one really nifty trick is that to attach the trailer to the bike, you've got this cool hand-operated, cable-actuated mechanism. It makes it super easy to get the trailer on and off with one hand. You no longer have to kneel down and kind of fiddle with quick release things or clips or whatever. You just kind of grab it by the handle and take it on or off. Another feature with the Coho is, although it is large in its final form, you can break it down into a relatively small package without any tools. It uses a quick release and various clips to kind of lock things in place. Let's say you're an apartment dweller or you're touring abroad with it and you need to make it smaller. You can do that without having a single tool on you, which I think is pretty cool. So I've been testing this trailer out and about around town here in Missoula, most recently on a bike fishing foray out into the local wilderness area. And I loaded the trailer up with 2 pairs of boots, a bunch of fishing gear, some food, some fishing rods, a backpack, way more stuff than I would usually take if I were traveling fast and light. But I wanted to see how this trailer would do. I thought it was a pretty good test for the trailer because it was a mix of paved roads, gravel roads, a little bit of single track. I feel like it gave me a good sense of how the trailer handles. So initially I was really aware of how much it kind of caused a little bit of front end shimmy, but after a couple miles that either stopped happening or I stopped to notice it. If you've never used a single wheel trailer before, it does take a little bit of adjustment. But after the first few miles, it was fairly transparent. On flat terrain, I barely noticed the trailer was there. On rockier terrain where I had to avoid obstacles, I found the trailer tracked pretty well. Where I did feel the trailer was when I was going uphill. It's just heavy, you know, beyond just overpacking. The trailer by itself on our scale weighs in at 21 pounds. So before you put anything on there, you're already pulling an extra 21 pounds of weight. On kind of undulating terrain, I did feel the trailer kind of push and pull a little bit, but nothing crazy, things that you could adjust to. So let's talk about what I like and dislike about this trailer. The first big like is the engineering. I've never seen a trailer with this much kind of care and attention paid to it. Another big like are those nifty features I talked about. The one-handed operation of putting it on and off makes it super convenient. The kickstand, amazing. So there's definitely a lot to like in the design of this trailer. So a lot to like, but some dislikes as well. The one potential con for a lot of people is the price. This trailer, depending on where you look, is anywhere between $350 to $420. So a lot of money, but I feel like the price is justified. When you take a look at this trailer and handle it, you can really tell that a lot of care has been put into the trailer. Probably my biggest dislike is the weight. Before you even put any gear on there, you're starting off with a 20-pound load. But if you can get over that weight hump, or if you need to carry things that are just awkwardly shaped that won't fit in panniers or in bike packing bags, then it's a pretty good choice. So who is this trailer good for? If you are a bike commuter and don't mind towing the extra weight, then you could use it for that. If you have a bike-based business where you have to carry lots of tools or equipment like a gardener or a photographer, then it's a great option for that. If you're into outdoor recreation like fishing or even hunting, I think this would be a great application for that, especially if you pair it up with an electric mountain bike or electric fat bike. I think it would give you lots of capacity in those off-road situations. For me personally, I don't like touring with a trailer. I'd rather either use a rack and pannier or a mix between that and bike packing bags. But I can see using this trailer when we go on bike fishing trips, in particular day trips, where we're gonna be stopping a lot and we wanna carry all the wading gear and all the boots and rods and everything. So I'm thinking like winter fishing on the Deschutes, steelhead fishing where you need a lot of warm layers and it's just not gonna fit easily on rack and panniers or even bike packing bags. So for me, that would be the most likely scenario where I would use something like this. So that's it for this review. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys tour with a trailer? How would you guys use something like this? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and want to support the channel, check out the links below. Become a Patreon supporter or support us via PayPal or by buying a shirt. And until next time, keep the self-side down.